What do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, June 5th, 2017. And last week we only had a 4-day work week. This week it's a full week. So I'm not excited about that. Running just a few minutes late to get to work. I need to pick up some breakfast. Got a hankering for some muffins. Yeah. So tonight, possibly going to be editing some photos with Luke. Last night I set up my new monitor. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm having problems calibrating it again. So I had this issue with a couple other times with like various monitors and my laptop monitor, where like after I use my calibrator, it like turns green. There's like a green color cast. So, but before we get this week started, let's do our thing with the crypto report, shall we? Alright, crypto report. What is going on with that? So still only got 4 miners, but they're saying it's over between $400 and $500 a month in earnings with only 4 cards. It's just phenomenal. I am working on getting a 5th card for sure. I just sold a 2nd card. So I sold one of my cards as defective or for parts only, and it sold to some international buyer for like almost 200 bucks. So yeah, I think between my 2 sold cards, that'll give me money to buy 1 new card. So I did buy the XFX I mentioned last week, but it's not going to be coming for another week or 2, unfortunately. So I'm trying to think what else is going on. So I got this app on my phone. It's called Blockfolio or something like that. Let me see here. Blockfolio, right? I put in all my holdings, and it tells me a value. I don't know if you can see that though. It says 9,169, up $280 in 24 hours. So Ether is up, Swarm is up. I'm holding Siacoin now. So if you guys remember Siacoin, I was doing dual mining for a long time, Siacoin and Ether. Well, Siacoin now, the difficulty is getting so high that it's kind of becoming worth something. So I'm not sure if I should just buy some. The value right now is like 1 cent per Siacoin, so that might be something fun to buy and just kind of hold on to. DGB, Digibyte, I believe it's called. That's down just a little bit. So I put in 150 bucks and was just gonna hold on to it. So it was like plus 60% last week or something. And I was like, well, you know what? I'll add that to my portfolio. I literally had 150 US dollars just sitting out there. And it's kind of, you know, I do want to diversify. So that's kind of like my goal now for this month, is to invest in more opportunities and various coins and all that, and probably more or less just hold. So but now it's over $9,000, guys. When I first loaded the app, at some point in the night it got up to $9,500, my portfolio worth. I don't know what is going on with this Swarm. I need to kind of look into it. It looks like they're making some big developments on their end, and it's, you know, their stock or their coin is reflecting that. So their coin is now worth over $4 per coin. I have 1,000 coins. So Crazy, right? But oh man, I don't know, I just gotta keep pushing, and once I break that 10K mark, then power 10s, baby. So I used to do $100 trades. Then once I'm above 10K, I might be able to start doing 10K trades. So I don't want to be trading my entire portfolio, of course. So that's kind of why I'm trying to diversify and make some gains on some other coins and stuff like that, so I can, you know, maybe sell those off and then start using those to trade or whatever. So right now I don't really have any trade money. I had $150 US tether just sitting there, and I ended up dropping that into Digibyte or whatever, DGB, and it's just holding steady. But I want to say those coins were like 5 cents each, so I don't know how many I got. I guess my app would tell me. I have 2,724 DGB, so it's worth 145 bucks. I spent about 150 on it, so I bought it somewhere between 5 and 6 cents. And yeah, so stay tuned for more, guys. All right, contractors had a bad fiber. Let's get the reaction on the video. Will this do you? Is this good for you? We got that on video. 150. Can you do 150? Can you make that happen?
Yeah. Why do you have this?
Cleaning house. Cleaning house. Check this out. We got 4 new racks in place. Look at these things. Over here. They light up, and they also have RFID badges to badge in to the rack themselves. Tired, guys. It's been a long day. It is almost 7 o'clock and I'm just getting out of work. It's just it's been a long day. Long day. Where do I start? So I showed up this morning, and we had like 2 different things kind of going on today. One was physical install in an existing rack, and another was a new install with 4 new racks. Those 4 racks are kind of split into 2 different projects or pieces. So that company that was setting up those sent in 2 separate teams. So there was like 10 or 12 people, I'm not even kidding, for just that portion. 2 guys for the other portion. Our guys were on site. A lot of, just a hell of a lot of people. Well, and then the cable contractors were on site, and there was 3 of those guys. So there was like 20 people in the data center. So, I go to the cable contractor. I said, "Hey, you guys gonna be able to get all these patches in today?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, hey man, remember we were talking about how one of those trunks was damaged?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, we tested it, and it's the one for this rack that's supposed to go in today." I'm like, "Why didn't you tell me that like last Wednesday when you tested it?" And he's like, "Oh, I thought I told you." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, we got another one on order and stuff, so it should be coming soon." And I'm just like, "When?" This is this morning at like 8 a.m. I'm like, when? You know, we have like an entire team of people coming today to get going. He's like, oh. So I went over to my stock. That's what the video clip was from earlier. My storage room, and I actually had a trunk, a brand new trunk for the exact length that the guy needed. And he was just like, how did you have this? It's like a $2,000 or $3,000 cable. This is from a different project. Never installed it yet, and I was holding on to it for a day like today. So yes. So they installed the new trunk, and then they were about to test it, and they're like, oh, the guys that are here to do the physical install of the equipment told us that we couldn't test right now because they're trying to remove the sides of the rack or whatever. And the cable contractors were like, oh, we're just gonna leave right now. We're gonna leave for the day. We'll be back in the morning. I'm like, leave where? I'm like, you guys are supposed to get all this done today. So this was at like 2 p.m. I'm like, we have like literally 10 people here right now that are here to get this shit going. And they're like, oh. I'm like, I'm like, I really need you guys to stay and get this done. And they're like, oh. So they stayed, and they're still there now. It's almost 7, and they're finally done testing, and now they're gonna start patching. So it's very, very interesting the way that today kind of turned out. It's just been very weird, very surreal. So they're gonna stay to get the patching in. The entire teams or guys or everyone are coming back tomorrow at 9 a.m. That's 10 or 12 people, and then everything should be in place and they can rock and roll. So yeah, I know those cable contractors weren't very happy, but I was like, guys, you know, you told me you could have this in today, and it's today. What do you mean you're leaving? Where are you going? So, yeah, they pulled through. They originally told me, like, oh yeah, we worked through lunch. We're gonna get all this stuff done, and blah blah blah. We worked through lunch. We could figure if anything we could leave early. And I'm like, leave early? What are you talking about? You guys got shit you got to do here. Come on now. So all is well. I think they're gonna have this all done. Everything's gonna be all set. It's just been a long day, so I had to stick around because we had so many people in the data center, but they're gonna kind of finish up a few things and then get out of there. I just had received these like Velcro strap things, and we're gonna try them and see if they work on Vicky's rear window to hold it up. So we'll kind of have to give it a try and see how it goes. But that's it for now. I'm gonna go pick up some whiskey and then head over by Vicky. She's making dinner right now, and we're gonna have some drinks tonight. So it's been a long day. Stay tuned for more.